Hey everyone, Garrett O'Leary here with the O'Leary Brothers team. Thank you for clicking on this video, I surely do appreciate it. Now, for obvious reasons, questions that we receive all the time, along with probably most other real estate agents, has to do with affordability. Affordability is the most important factor when it comes to the home buying process, so it makes sense why this question is asked pretty much every single time. With that being said, questions that often follow have to do with what areas are the most affordable to live in. So that brings us to today's topic. In today's video, I'll be ranking the 7 most popular places to live in Okaloosa County from most affordable to least affordable. So let's get into it. Now, before we start, let me tell you about the metrics that I used when I created this ranking. The 4 metrics that I used were median home price, median rental price, cost of living index, and affordability index. The cost of living index, put simply, uses a couple costs associated with living, such as housing and transportation, along with a few others, and assigns it a number that determines whether it's above or below a national average. On the other hand, the affordability index uses the average income for a particular area and pits it against a bunch of other economic factors to determine if this area is more affordable or less affordable compared to their national average. Alright, now that we know what metrics I used and what they mean, let's jump into the list. And real quick, excuse me if I look down while I'm reading this because I have my stats right here on my iPad. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Coming in as the least affordable place in Okaloosa County is Destin. Unsurprisingly, Destin holds this title by a long shot. The median home price in Destin is at $640,000. Their median rent clears $2,000 a month by a good amount. Now, the cost of living index is at 120.9, whereas the affordability index rests at 8% above the national average, which again is not very surprising, being that Destin is just expensive in general. Now, coming in at 6th is Niceville. Now, this one might come in as a little bit of a surprise just because of what Niceville is, but over the last few years, Niceville has become really a preferred place to live for many, thus causing an elevated prices for many things. The median home price in Niceville is $450,000, with the median rent being around $1,400. Whereas the cost of living index is at 109.1, but the affordability index is actually 7% below the national average, which is a good sign. Now, coming in 5th is Valparaiso. Valparaiso is a little town that borders Niceville, so it's really not a surprise that it's next on this list. Median home prices in Valparaiso are also $450,000, but their average rent is $1,300 a month. However, you'll be pleased to hear that the cost of living index and the affordability index both come in about 5% under the national average, which again is a very good sign for Valparaiso. Coming in 4th, we have Shalimar. The median home prices in Shalimar are $355,000 and the median rent is around $1,300. However, the cost of living index is at 106.1, but the affordability index suggests that it's 3% below the national average. Now we are into the podium places. Proudly coming in at 3rd is Fort Walton Beach. Fort Walton Beach's median home prices are at $332,000, while their median monthly rent is at $1,700. Moving on to the cost of living index, Fort Walton Beach has a cost of living index that is 97.1 and a affordability index of 8% below the national average. Coming in at 2nd place is Mary Esther, Florida. Now, Mary Esther boasts a median home price of $293,000 and a median monthly rent of $1,800. You'll be happy to hear that Mary Esther have both the cost of living index and the affordability index coming below the national average with respective scores of 96.6 and 10% below. All right, we are finally moving on to the number 1 place, the most affordable place to live in Okaloosa County. But before I give you that town, let me give you the stats first. So this town has a median home price of $310,000, a median monthly rental rate of $1,500, a cost of living index that is 5.6 points below the national average, and an affordability index that is 5% below the national average as well. Now, right this moment, before I give you the name of that town, I want you to write in the comments what you think is the number 1 place to live in terms of affordability in Okaloosa County. I'll give you a few seconds, so. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's probably enough time. So without further ado, the number 1 place in terms of affordability to live in Okaloosa County is Crestview, Florida. But that is all I have for you today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps us more than you know. And as always, if you are looking to buy or sell here on the Emerald Coast or in Okaloosa County, feel free to reach out to us. I will leave our contact information right here, and you can call, text, or shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to help in any way we can. As always, my name is Garrett with the O'Leary Brothers team, and I will see you in the next one.